we are angry, it is because of we pay attention to that situation. We must try to abandon the habit of paying attention to something. Because of attachment to do so, we are happy, we are sad, we are angry, we feel sorry. It is because of paying attention to that object. If we pay attention to what we are doing, there may be suspicion or doubt. Am I right or am I wrong? It is because of grasping use. We are grasping to the action, grasping to the cause, grasping to the effect. Grasping to one of the action. We can think, we can speak, we can listen. We are doing with attachment. Attachment means we cannot abandon thinking, we cannot abandon listening, we cannot abandon speaking. We understand the action to do. That is not complete. The actions are necessary to do and to abandon. Everything and every action are necessary to abandon. If we do not understand, we will not be able to abandon the action. If we are not satisfied with someone, it is because of we pay attention to that person. It is because of attachment to do so. Whatever happens, good or bad, are to experience only, not to reject and not to attach, not to misunderstand as reality or real importance. The truth is ever new impermanent nature. To know the truth, we must be able to do what we should do and to abandon what we should not do. We can think about the past, but we must think without attachment in thinking, without attachment to the past. We can hope for the future, but we must not attach in the action of hoping, and we must not attach to the future also. We must not attach to the present. The practice of detachment is abandon centering on something or someone. Stop paying attention to someone. Stop paying attention to something. If we think about someone, someone is in the mind, something is in the mind. We understand something is true, someone is true. That is wrong. We must be able to remove something and someone from the mind. We must be mindful to each of our physical, verbal, and mental action. If we are mindful, we will know the pleasant action, pleasant happening of the action, and then we must try to abandon the habit of paying attention to that action. Because of attachment to something, when we are mindful, we think mindfulness as something. We are misusing the action of mindfulness with the idea of something or someone. My action, I am someone or I is mindful. This is my action of mindfulness. That wrong understanding is controlling or involving whatever we do. That is doing with attachment. To be doing only or to follow the middle way, we must remove the idea of someone or something from the mind, from our action. We should not think about, am I right or am I wrong? We should not think about, am I doing right or am I doing wrong? We should not think about ourselves. Am I able to follow the middle way or not? Thinking about someone is necessary to abandon the habit of thinking about someone. If we can abandon that habit, we can think about someone. Without attachment, our action will be doing only. Now we are Buddhists, so we must be able to be monks and nuns, to be permanent meditator. You should think like this. If you cannot do it, it is because of attachment to your family, to your life of lay people. It's because of attachment to your work, you cannot do good deeds all the time. We all must lose our life, our belongings. It is very sure. But we rarely prepare for that situation. We are not ready to die. We are not ready to stop our work. It is because of attachment to our life, attachment to our family, attachment to our work, attachment to our home. So whatever we do, we are doing with attachment because we don't try to abandon our action. We dare not lose our life. We dare not lose our belongings. We dare not lose our work. That's why when we meditate, we are grasping to our practice. We are grasping the life of meditator. We are grasping to the teacher. We are grasping our experience. If we meditate, we will have experience, which is also not to reject and not to attach, not to grasp as mine or yours, to experience only. We may understand or we may not understand. That is also not to like or not to dislike. We must try to be free from liking and disliking. We must understand to do only, to know only, to use only, to experience only. Not to grasp as mine or yours. Not to reject and not to attach. There are a lot of attachment in human beings. That's why meditation only is not enough. Mindfulness alone is not enough. If you have little attachment, if you meditate, you cannot miss the right way, the middle way. If there are strong attachment, we need to detach. The practice of detachment is when you meditate, you must not pay attention to the time, to the place, to the method. It may be good or bad. You must try to abandon to both situations. This is the practice of detachment. There are a lot of meditators. Paying attention to someone is because of attachment. The truth is not someone, not something. Someone or something is to use only, not to think as reality. We must meditate and we must be able to abandon paying attention to someone. The habit of paying attention to someone or something is necessary to abandon. If you can abandon, there will be less and less attachment. Without attachment, you can pay attention to someone. You can pay attention to something. When you meditate, you must understand that you are one of the meditators. Whatever happened to you, you must understand that this is to experience only, not your experience, not your own experience. You must not grasp to the experience. You must not grasp to the practice. You must be mindful, but you must try to stop paying attention to your pleasant action of mindfulness. Most of the people cannot detach from something or someone. That's why they are thinking what to do, where to go, thinking about somewhere, thinking about something. Who is right, who is wrong? Because of attachment to someone, we are always thinking about one after another. Because of attachment to something, we are always thinking about one after another. What to do, what is right, what is wrong. We cannot abandon this action. That's why we are doing with attachment. We understand we must eat, we must sleep, we must learn. But we rarely understand we must be able to abandon eating, we must be able to abandon sleeping, we must be able to abandon learning. Action, all the actions are necessary to do and to abandon also. Because of not understanding like this, we have strong attachment in eating. We have strong attachment in sleeping. That's why we are living for food. We don't want to die because we want to eat, we want to sleep, we want to do what we want to do. That is attachment to the food, to the sleeping, to the works. Mindfulness with detachment is, you must understand, to do only, to use only, to know only, to experience only. And trying to do all the good deeds, trying to abandon all evil things, trying to keep the mind clean and pure. Sometimes it may be easy, sometimes it may be difficult, sometimes you may not understand, sometimes you may understand. Sometimes you may want to do, sometimes you may not want to do. You must not pay attention what is happening in the mind or in the body. Just keep on doing what is necessary to do and trying to be able to do doing only is how we should do. What we should do is doing good deeds, abandoning unnecessary action, keeping mind clean and pure.